Hey, what's up everybody? This is Shannon here with Back to the Cardboard. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. I got to looking through some of my old Beckett's and came across this one right here with Bo Jackson on the front. And kind of prompted me. You can see here, Jose Canseco inside the front cover. And then on the back cover, you got Wade Boggs there. Pretty cool image. Some of the things that kind of stood out to me, you got Canseco there on the front. Where is it at? I had it bookmarked here. Stand by. We had this right here, this article. It says hot and cold. Who's at the top of the hot there? Will Clark. Second, this is my man here, Bo Jackson. But down here at the bottom, if you can see it here under the cold, is none other than Pete Rose. He was cold in 1990. And speaking of cold, it was -7 degrees outside this morning. So that's cold. Anyway, got Jose Canseco there second after being on the inside cover. But I got to thinking, I got to looking at this, and this 1990 upper deck here of Bo Jackson. Pretty cool card. So I thought, man, I'm gonna pick that up. That would be a cool card to add to my Bo Jackson collection. And it kind of started the ball rolling, kind of got my pea brain to turning, and I picked the card up. And here it is. You can see there. Well, I got this card, and it's blacked out up here at the top, or blued out in this case, for a reason. And that reason being is PSA. How would we stack up to being a PSA grader? And so I'm going to play a little game. I'm going to show you 9 cards, and you are to guess the PSA grade. I'm going to have the grade covered up, and I'm not even going to tell you the grade. I will put it down in the comments section there for the video, and you guys can look it up. But the game is, you guessed it. You guessed the grade. So say the card is a PSA 6 and you guess a 6, you give yourself a 0. The whole point is to try not to get any points against yourself. If you guess a 6 and it's an 8, you deduct 2 points. If you guess a 6 and it's a 4, you deduct 2 points. So I'm going to show you 9 cards, and we'll see how your score turns out. I think it'll be fun.
So let the games begin.
To clarify things, I'm going to run these down from the newest card to the oldest. We'll start at 1990, end up in 72. All but one of these cards is a tops. There are no 10s and there are no qualifiers. And I've also decided to go ahead and show you all the grade after each guess, okay? So the first card we got here is the 1990 tops George Brett. So we look at the corners here. You can kind of see the centering. See, now I understand you can't see the surface, and PSA graders, they use magnification to look at the surface and stuff like that. And I understand that, but this is just for fun, just to see how we do. We're not going to be perfect. So what is your grade? Guess. 3, 2, 1. This George Brett is a near mint 7. How did you do? All right. The second card we got here is the 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. Star Rookie. So we'll look at it here. You can kind of look at the corners, kind of get a feel for the centering. I'm not going to persuade you either way. (1989) Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. One more time, look at the corners. All right. What is your guess? In 3, 2, 1. It's an excellent to mint 6. So how did you do on that? So what's your score? Keeping score. Keep tabs on it. All right, moving on to our third card. It's the 1983 Topps Tony Gwynn. You can see there. See the corners. Can kind of see the centering on it. This one's got a sleeve on it, so it does make it a little tougher. How do you feel the centering is on that? So what do you think? What's your guess? In 3, 2, 1. A 7. All right. Moving on to our third card. Our third card is a 1980 Topps Dave Winfield. Nice looking card. 1980 Topps Dave Winfield. See the cornering there? Upper. There's the bottom one. This one definitely has centering issue. Tell there at the bottom. But the 1980 Dave Winfield, card number 4. So, what is your guess? In 3, 2, 1. A 4. An excellent to mint 4. The back, I didn't show you the back. I'm sorry. Apologize. All right. Moving on to our next card. This starts the portion of my recent PSA return. This is one of the 4 cards. And this is the 78 Topps Tony Perez. You can see there, here's the corners, top and bottom. You can look at the centering there. Here's the back real quick. One more quick look. All right. So what's your guess on this card? The 1978 Topps Tony Perez. In 3, 2, 1. It is an excellent to mint 6. So anybody perfect so far? Anybody hit all of these? I doubt it, but maybe so. If so, pat yourself on the back. The next card is a 1974 Topps Dave Concepcion. As a matter of fact, the last few cards except for one is all Mr. Dave Concepcion. So we look here. See the top corners. You look at the centering. In the bottom corners. Here's a look at the back. See anything kind of throws you off on this one? All right, what's your guess? The reveal is going to be in 3, 2, 1. It is another excellent to make 6. The 1974 Topps Dave Concepcion. Moving on, 3 cards left. This card, the 1975 Cesar Geronimo. You can see here, get a look at the corners. See the centering. Here's the back. Pretty squared away card, don't you think? For 75. Alright, what's your guess? The reveal in 3, 2, 1. Another excellent to mint 6. So how you doing? Alright, these last two cards I'm going to put up here side by side, and there's a reason for it. The card on the right is the 72 Topps Dave Concepcion, also just the one on the left, but the one on the right is one without the PSA emblem there, is what I got on my return from PSA. The other one sleeved up here, I've had it. So let's take a look at these cards jointly. Well, we'll do one at a time. Here's the one on the right, my recent PSA return. See the corners. Move that so you get a better shot at the corners. The 1972 Topps Concepcion, beautiful card. So flip it over, get a closer look here at the back. Does this one have a centering issue? No. One more quick look at the corners. Pay close attention to both these cards. There's a reason why. And here is the other Concepcion, the other 72 Concepcion. Move that one out of the way. As you look at the corners. See there? Here's the back on this one. Alright, so what's your guess, side by side? You can already see at the top the border issue down at the bottom, a little off center. That's a 1-point deduction, right? Left to right, maybe a little bit 90-10 on the right hand side card. So there's another point deduction. But as far as the corners go and the registration, and I'll be honest with you, the card on the right probably has a better registration than the one on the left. I know you guys probably can't see that through the camera, but with the naked eye, it looks better to me. So the back real quick. No real surface blemishes that I can see. So what's your guess? The last two cards, left and right. The one on the right, reveal in 3, 2, 1. It is a PSA 3. You can see 3. How will the one on the left stack up? How will you fare against the PSA graders? The one on the left, make your guess. The reveal in 3, 2, 1. And it is a PSA 6. So there you have it. A 3 and a 6. For the money difference and the shape of the card, which one looks better to you guys? One on the left, one on the right. One on the left does because of the centering issues, but a 3-point difference, which that 3-point difference makes a lot in the cost of the card. So anyway, that's all I got. I hope you guys had fun with that. I hope you had a good time trying to see yourself in the PSA grader role. I know it wasn't without magnification, and you know, there's glare on the cards and you just wasn't looking at it like the PSA graders would. But how did you all fare? Did anybody end up with a 0? And if you did, pat yourself on the back, because I sure wouldn't have. So that's all I got. I hope y'all had fun. And hey, stay warm out there because it is cold right now. So remember, collect what you love and love what you collect, and don't let anyone persuade you otherwise. Until next time, guys. Peace. Bye.